People don't have to die.
You hit them and they get back up. I hit them and they stay down. Why are you doing this? Because I think you're a half measure. I think you're a man who can't finish the job. I think that you're a coward. You know, you're one bad day away from being me.
2016 is looking like a great year for not just video games, but comic book movies. We finally got a proper on-screen Deadpool, we're getting a live-action adaptation of both Batman v Superman, i.e. Batman The Dark Knight Returns, as well as Marvel's Captain America Civil War. We're getting a new X-Men movie, a Suicide Squad movie, and a Doctor Strange movie. That's a lot of awesome stuff for just 1 year. But none of those was I'm more excited for than Marvel Season 2 of Daredevil. Yeah, I was more excited for a Netflix series than two of the biggest movies of this year. My expectations for Season 2 were very high, after the now infamous success of the first season, which kicked off Marvel's shared TV universe, eventually resulting in The Defenders, which is coming out later. But let's talk about the actual season, shall we? The cast is almost immaculate. I say almost because I'm still not convinced on Foggy Nelson's character, since in Season 2 he keeps complaining about the things that he said he would stop complaining at the end of Season 1, and there doesn't seem to be any character progression at all for him, which is a shame because Eldon Henson does a really good job of portraying the character, but the writing just isn't there. Everyone else though is pretty much perfect, with the start of the show being Jon Bernthal's The Punisher. With this character, Marvel are doing a very similar approach to him as they did with Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, in Season 1, adding layers and personalities to the character, and it all comes together wonderfully to create a fantastic, memorable character that isn't just a walking killing machine, although he does kill a lot of people. And Charlie Cox once again proves that he is pretty much a perfect Daredevil. Just like how Ryan Reynolds is a perfect Deadpool, Robert Downey Jr. is a perfect Iron Man, and Hugh Jackman is a perfect Wolverine. It feels like he was made for this role. So overall, aside from Foggy's character, I've got no complaints. The plot and narrative is also handled pretty damn well. The pacing seems to be far more improved compared to Season 1, since we aren't spending that much time on Matt's origin story, allowing for Season 2 to get to things much faster than Season 1. It also goes much deeper into Daredevil's and Matt's character, and with the Punisher being present, it's a nice clash of morals between two people who accomplish pretty much the same thing, but in two completely different ways. And it makes for a very interesting couple of episodes. I say couple because the majority of the series focuses on a ninja group called The Hand, who you may be familiar with if you read the comics, and their plan to take over Hell's Kitchen. With this, we also get introduced to Elektra, Matt's former love interest and a master at fighting, having received training from Stick just like Matt did, and she's again played very well by Elodie Yung. The story builds up an intense climax, and it succeeds at doing just that, although the end was somewhat predictable and I did see that coming. Overall though, the story and narrative is ambitious and delivers pretty much everything it was trying to achieve. There are also subtle hints at Easter eggs towards the future of Marvel's Netflix series, as well as references to Jessica Jones. However, one of the things that made Season 1 so great is that it was a crime drama first and a superhero show second. And while that is still somewhat the case with Season 2, the second half of the series starts to veer off to the opposite direction, and overall Season 2 features less Matt Murdock and more Daredevil than Season 1 did. Not that I'm complaining though, since the Daredevil scenes are some of the highlights of this series, with beautifully choreographed, framed and shot fight scenes just like in Season 1. In particular, Episode 3 of Season 2 has an amazing fight scene near the end, which also serves as a nice homage to the Season 1 Episode 2 hallway fight scene. And the stunt doubles really deserve attention for their outstanding work. I did however notice two scenes where the editing and choreography was a bit sloppily done, and you could see that they were just actors and not actual freaking ninjas, which took me out of the experience a little bit. Nothing major, but I thought I would point it out. In conclusion, I thoroughly enjoyed binge watching Daredevil Season 2. It's got everything almost to a T in terms of narrative, acting and especially fight scenes. It's a series that I would recommend everyone to watch, and a testament to Marvel's ability to be able to write and make darker, more serious live action adaptations of their characters, alongside their more light-hearted affairs, i.e. the Avengers. If you haven't watched it yet, then please do, because you're missing out. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in my next video.